Jumbo everybody, Erica here with All Things Parks, and it is a chilly morning here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Last I checked it was only 48 degrees, so I'm wearing my favorite windbreaker, but rumor has it that they have some new snacks here at Animal Kingdom, so had to come pounce on those hopefully. And there's also a new margarita for Earth Day, so yes, it is April and we are celebrating Earth, and there's no better place here at Disney than to do it at Animal Kingdom. So let's get this adventure started. Up first, it is time to travel back in time and hopefully save that dino. This is my all-time favorite ride on Disney property, and lately it's been running a pretty long wait time compared to other rides at Animal Kingdom, so I figured we should start with this. The line's only 5 minutes for now, and I have a feeling it'll keep crawling. It is still spring break, so I'm anticipating the crowds to be a little bit higher than usual.
We're in. Now, here's the drill. You follow the homing signal to the iguanodon, then I'll enlarge the transport field, and boom, you're back with one additional passenger extra large. And don't worry about that asteroid. You'll be in and out of there before it even breaks the atmosphere. Trust me, what can go wrong?
Well, it's finally warming up here. We're gonna head on over to Asia and see if Everest has a long wait, and also that's where I want to get my first snack. The line queue for Everest actually starts over here by the Nemo Theater. Doesn't say exactly how long the wait is, but I know it's too long for me to wait. So let's go see if we can find some snacks. Right outside of the entrance to Everest is the Thirsty River Bar, and they have an Everest Basecamp macaroon, which is a coconut macaroon, and it has a green tea chocolate crumb dusting on the bottom. Also at the ice cream stand right here in Asia, we have the Yeti Sundae chocolate soft serve, topped with vanilla, soft serve, blue cake crumb, sugar, sweet snowflakes, and chocolate Yeti image. It looks good, but looks better for a hotter day. So I went with the Yeti macaroon, and it is huge. It comes in this huge like cake container, and it is a beautiful coconut macaroon. So it's a double O, like the moon. So we also have on the bottom, the green stuff is green tea dusted chocolate, which sounds phenomenal. I thought it was gonna be pistachio. I wanted it to be pistachio. It's one of my favorite flavors, especially in desserts, but I guess that's more Middle Eastern. This is obviously a little bit more Asian, and we are in Asia. Now, aside from this, I also went ahead and I got this Canteen. I've been wanting this for a while, and the fact that it is a clip, and I am a pro fanny pack wearer, I was just like, oh, I need this to put on my fanny pack. And they asked if I wanted a drink in it, any soft drink of choice. And I, of course, said no thank you, because my genius idea is I went with a beer, a longboard, and I'm just gonna pour this right on in. And I'm gonna have my beer with me the rest of today. So talk about innovative. And it fits perfectly. Okay, maybe not too perfectly, but good enough. And that'll be on my fanny pack here shortly. But now, let's bite in to these mountains. I don't know how I'm gonna finish this whole thing. Take the top off. And just bite here. It's very dense. Very dense macaroon. You know, I had one of these in Disneyland, and it was the Matterhorn, and it was amazing. I brought some home. That one was a little bit lighter, and it had the white chocolate tops, just like this one does, but it didn't have the bottom. This one's a lot denser. It's very sweet. Don't get too much green tea, but it is obviously a lighter flavor, and the stronger flavors from the chocolate, as well as the coconut, definitely kind of mask that. but overall a very great sweet treat. Something new, something different, and like I said, it's huge. So definitely recommend. It's only $5.99, and that was over at Thirsty River. And Track Snacks. I'm gonna eat this, sip on my beer, and I will catch you soon. Cheers. And let me just demonstrate how absolutely perfect this is gonna be to walk around the park with. Look at that. Hands-free. Everyone makes fun of my fanny packs, but I'm the one that's using 2 hands around the park. Another reason I love coming to hang out here, having a snack, having a drink, is because you get to see some characters, and it's our main mice and their pal Pluto. Oh, hey Mick. Hey Minnie. Saving that kiss for later. Aww. Let's go check the Everest wait time. That was only a 15-minute wait, and it looks like we're about to be in the 2nd row. Always love that coaster, but off the ride here, there's quite a bit of new merchandise, so a lot of Yeti stuff going on in the gift shop here. A lot of kid stuff, in fact, and I love that ice cream bar shirt there with the Yeti everything, and even a survival kit here, so an adventure pack that's super cute. Yeti hat, Yeti mug, Yeti throw that has a hood, and of course a Yeti spirit jersey. So I don't think this Yeti has a name yet, but they should probably name him because he's on quite a lot of merchandise. We even have some merchandise for females, which are pretty cool. I love all of the more rustic designs to those pieces. Women get a hoodie as well, and we also get to see the back side of hoodies. These t-shirts are really fun as well. Y'all Yeti for this? Also in Asia, we have Kali River Rapids, and it's actually reopened. It's a 5-minute wait. As I mentioned, it's pretty cold today. So don't think we're gonna do that, but what we are gonna do is the jungle trek, the Maharaja Asian jungle trek, see if we can see some tigers. Speaking of cold, the cast member told me it's even too cold for the Komodo dragon to be out, so we're just seeing this nice little waterfall and their habitat. At least I am not the only one that is too cold to be outside today. I never go in the bat cave because it just seems like a bad idea, but there is a nice viewing area from the outside of it where you can catch a glimpse of some of these creatures, and that one's pretty big. Just another reason I do not enter the bat cave. Ooh! Looks like there's only the mama tiger out today. Don't see her cubs, even though they're not so cub-like anymore. Woo!
They're repeating, the kids are repeating it. He's going crazy.
The last stop on this trek is the bird habitat, where you always have to be looking up because I'm always afraid I'm going to get pooped on. It's not happened to me yet, but it's just a matter of time. I know it. The loudest bird here, I think. This little guy's following me. Time to run out of here. Another must stop in Asia is Yak and Yeti restaurant. They are not quite open, but when they are, they have the best ahi tuna nachos ever. And they also have a cool drink menu. They feature some kiwi beverages, a kiwi coconut Rita, and a kiwi kimono, which we'll talk about later. Making our way over into Africa, we spotted Rafiki and Timon. Impeccable timing, sire.
Adventurers and explorers, Hakuna Matata. Say hello to Timon and Rafiki as they sail down the Discovery River.
I was able to make it all the way from Asia to Africa, and my beer is still cold. I am going to head on to the safaris. I've been trying to meet the baby rhino. I saw him from afar once, heading back to Rafiki's Planet Watch, but today I'm hoping to see him out in his natural habitat. Ooh, I hear the drummers coming. As my mom would say, this canteen has come in clutch today. We also have a woodsmith out here making a walking stick. Might have to stop back later and see how it turns out. That's really neat to see him in action there. Safari says it's only a 30-minute wait. So 30 minutes until the rhino.
Rhino getting some breakfast right behind the rocks there. Now that is a pretty large fellow in the back, usually weighing about 3,000 pounds fully grown, but never judge them by their size, as they can also pick up speeds of about 35 miles per hour. So that's kind of like a little semi-truck there. Now when they are positioned like that, what they're going to do is use their ears to hear on land, and their lower jaws pick up sound waves. That way they can listen in both areas at the same time. But while she is going to be sleeping there just for a little bit, the vultures are going to keep a close eye on her, but don't worry, they're not going to actually hurt her there. Now the Nile crocodile are the largest of their species, weighing about 500 pounds, as they can the sable antelope hiding behind the trees, the emblem for the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Here we go, we'll see the zebra kicking out the wildebeest from the feeding area. Now while the zebras do appear to be very peaceful and docile, they are also incredibly defensive. But if you do see the giraffes eating, don't be too surprised. On average, they spend 20 hours out of the day doing so, and only 30 minutes a day sleeping. And that's because the other 3.5 hours of their day are spent migrating, right behind the bushes here to the left. Now usually with that young elephant there, she's going to spend most of the day running around with the aunts and cousins, just having fun, being a kid. However, at nighttime, mom will call her back just to guarantee her safety. Kind of like how we used to have a curfew when it was time for us to go to sleep. So you got more giraffes coming over to the right, more little one off to the right-hand side. I will say with confidence, the biggest baby on the planet, or at least one of them. Born about 6 feet tall, they can begin walking and running about an hour after birth, but they're also introduced to the world. It's going to be the male lion taking a nap to the left of that tree there. Well, just a little more here. There he is, knocked out. Oh, there was the female walking behind him. Now he's awake. Now when it comes to his mane though, it's not about the size but more the color. So the darker the mane, the more mature the lion is. Oh, he's gonna go right back to sleep. But don't be too surprised to see them resting, because on average they will spend species weighing about 5,000 pounds fully grown. But they're also going to be on a little bit of a babysitting duty here, as they're helping out the ostrich by watching over the eggs down below off to the right. So that nest of eggs hanging out over there, about 6 of them total.
that was for sure one of the best safaris that I've been on in a very long time. We did not get to see the baby rhino, but we got to see so many animals and doing awesome things, migrating. We got to see them eating, and we got to see the lions, so it's always a win for me. With that, it is time to head on over to Pandora, and there is a special drink that I'm looking forward to try. I have no idea what this sign means. This is my Pandora entrance. So we're gonna try and go this way and we'll see if we get stopped. That sign is definitely new. I know they are using a lot of this area for the safari line. You can already see a sign over there. The yellow one there is for Kilimanjaro Safaris. I know the Lion King show is not yet reopened. Hopefully that comes soon. But this is always the way that I like to take to Pandora. And so today, hopefully they do not stop us from continuing that tradition. Access denied. We have to go all the way back around and take the bridge through Discovery Island and then head over to Pandora. So they are only letting people through this back way if you are entering the actual line queue for Flight of Passage. So we will venture on over and we'll enter Pandora through their main entrance there off of Discovery Island, and I'll check in with you when I arrive. We made it to Pandora at the main entrance here. The only regret I have is that our canteen was empty for this hike over here, but they are featuring a new kiwi margarita here in Pandora to celebrate Earth Day. It is going to be green, and I am about to go find it. Let's go. I did think the kiwi margarita was going to be over here at Pongu Pongu, but it is actually at Swatili Canteen. So I just did a mobile order. It's the only way that you are able to order at Swatili right now. You can just tell the crowds here definitely increased with spring break. The ride, Flight of Avatar right now, Flight of Passage is at 85 minutes. So I don't think we'll get on that today, but we will definitely be tasting this kiwi margarita and celebrating Earth Day at Pandora. I decided while I wait, I'll go ahead and enjoy the beauty of the land. It's gonna be about a 15-20 minute wait for the drink, just because of the time slot that was available for mobile order pickup. But it's not bad views just hanging out around here. Woo! It's kind of windy, kind of cold, and that water is splashing up on me. The park is open until 8 o'clock tonight, so it might be just dark enough to see some of the new bioluminescence that they've added. If you have not checked that out, definitely recommend it. And there is the line queue for the Navi River journey. And I know last I checked that was at least 60 minutes. They just let me know my order is ready at pickup window 7. I decided to go ahead and have this beautiful green margarita inside just because I love all of the detail and music in here. This is a kiwi margarita, so it's a pretty standard margarita. It has tequila, sweet sour, kiwi, and some lime. Now, there are some skeptics out there saying that there is really not too many drinks here on Disney property that are made with kiwi. As I pointed out earlier at Yak and Yeti, there are 2 kiwi-themed drinks on that menu that are available year-round. So if this is something that you enjoy, you can enjoy it here at Animal Kingdom beyond your green month of April. But let's go in and see how it is. It's good. It's just the slightest little bit of kiwi flavor, probably like a kiwi syrup, so it's more than just the kiwi that it's topped with. Very refreshing and not overly sweet, so more of that like melonish flavor that kind of accompanies kiwi. So this is a good drink. Cheers. Now, a favorite part of drinks is definitely eating the fruit that just soaked in all of that goodness. Super good. So I did that over at the drink that I got at Yak and Yeti, and they had the skin on the kiwi, and that's one of my favorite parts. I'm a weirdo, but it was delicious. Well, that's gonna be our wrap today here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Thank you guys so much for coming out and joining me. I definitely had a wild time. So we got to try a new drink here in Pandora, started the day off right with my favorite dinosaur, headed over to Asia where we got to try that awesome new macaroon, and they had great new merchandise. So if you are an Everest fan, definitely want to head over there and check out their new merchandise. Over in Africa, we also had a great time. So we were able to see a hippo out of the water in Kilimanjaro Safaris. I don't think I've ever experienced that before, but I had an awesome day. Thank you again. I'm gonna go fill up my canteen, and I'll catch you at a park here soon. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you next time.